And we're back in the room, back into part 3 of our long haul from Homer to Palm Coast, Florida. That's Alaska, that first one. So, drive. Okay, well, I just pulled in at the end of the part 2. Just had to sleep here. It's 7 minutes past 12. As you can see, I've got terrible damage to my cargo and trailer.
Okay, here we go.
But it's alright, it's running. Okay, it's raining cats and dogs. Take me high beams off, I think. Yeah. "27 hours in my next destination point."
Turn right. Go straight on.
I think we just breached that them 2 parts there where, you know, it's a little bit monotonous, you know, we've just hit into America now. We'll have a quick look at the map anyway. Indiana, are we NDA? Yeah, so we've come from all the way up there. Where about do we come from here somewhere? Yeah, all the way down here. I'm taking the A roads, don't forget. So, going through here, SDA, what's that? I don't know. Nebraska, Iowa, Kentucky, see that, Tennessee. Must be, is that Georgia? Okay. So, let's carry on. As some of you may know, if you've been following some of me uploads, me Moses talks got progressively worse. Erratic and that. And I was, it must have been 2 months trying to bloody fix it. First I thought it was them. Got in touch with Moses before I actually done some checks myself, like, because the Moser pit house software, you know, you can check the stalks and that. That was all coming up great. Windows controller coming up great. I only had the Moser gear plugged in then, the R5 base, the wheel and the stalks. Took off my handbrake, took off my shifter, took off my gear knob. Put them into separate USB ports on the back of the tower. So eliminating anything else. Anyway, I eventually got in touch with Moser because I couldn't work it out. I thought maybe it's worth it getting in touch. I followed all their steps, which I had anyway on the right settings. But the controls SII files, I'd get rid of them in game and reset it up to defaults, and then it would work, and then it'd go back to the way it was. Oh, I had 5 profiles, ATS, ETS, tried them on both. A long process of elimination then, so then taking off all the third-party software, like I had frames per second stuff from Razer, and making sure all the settings were right in Windows, and everything I tried, it's just, I couldn't get past it. It was so frustrating. So eventually I I noticed, because half the time I'm checking and and I've got OBS on, which I've got on now, you know, recording things just for showing like Moser, you know, the thingy team, you know, customer service. And I actually noticed that the minute I turned off bloody OBS, perfect. I went, oh my god, all this time it was that. Rechecked OBS settings and everything. All great. I couldn't work out what it was. I rolled back OBS about 5, you know, previous versions, and still the same. So I thought, oh, hang on a minute. This is weird. So then I rolled back here about till 4 months of Windows updates. Same. Rolled back graphics 4 months. Same. Oh, sorry. I put Mel Studio on. Spent a lot of time sorting that out. I thought, well, that'll fix it. Exactly the same. And then I was like, no, what's going on here? Is it my keyboard? I've got 2 keyboards plugged in. That shouldn't make any difference, I know that. So unplugged one. It was just a process of a long line of elimination. Nothing whatsoever on the internet helping me out. Nothing. Went to OBS Discord, the site, spoke with them. No, that's okay. But what I did notice was when I was on OBS, the VU meters, when I'm recording the voice and the desktop audio or game audio, the game audio seemed alright, but my mic, you know, I've got these ATH MX50 headphones on, which are great, condenser mic and everything. That wasn't a problem, like, but I noticed the VU meter stalling and all that. I thought, and I did notice that happening. I thought, what's going on here? So it was giving me a clue, you know. So I think what it is, somehow, well, the long and short of it, I just lowered some of my graphics settings in the game. The VU meter then was going alright, and that sorted it. Some sort of throttling. Yeah, but what I still cannot fathom is that I can't remember changing anything in the graphics in game that made that happen. You know, it was working great for 4 months solid. So I'm still not 100% sure, but that is curing it. What's happened, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe an update to the graphics card, and you know, I didn't even go and optimise the game there and all that thing. I've tried it optimised, not optimised. I mean, I have tried everything, but that's what sorted it. Lowering some of the graphics things in the game. Like, I mean, I've got a good graphics card. Nvidia. Can't think of the bloody name of it. G40 series, 16 gig anyway, TI at the end of it. You know, should handle it no problem, but yeah, I think some sort of throttling going on there. And another thing which I found out at the very end, which was again so weird, was I'm testing like this. I'm even static, looking at a brick wall and and then, so if I go like that, go outside the cam, turn around and check everything, all of a sudden everything's working perfectly. Signals, wipers, everything, and I come back in the cab and then it's not. I'm going, hang on a minute, what the bloody hell's going on? You know, because I'm static, it's not drawing anything. You know, I'm thinking, well, you know, I know like the mirror I have on high, which I've actually left that as high in the me settings. I just knocked a few other things down, shadows and stuff like that. Made them medium instead of ultra. Made the grass medium instead of ultra. But as I say, I'm doing this on a static screen. My truck's still looking at a wall. You know, I'm thinking, well, I've got a good card. And obviously, something's happening in the cab. That's not happening outside. That bit I can't work out because I don't really know how it works, you know what I mean? But obviously I should have looked at a phrase per second thing, which I never did, but you know, you just think, well, how much is it using graphics? Just looking at a wall, the engine not on static, not moving, not drawing anything like I am now, the scenery coming towards me. But go outside and it works instantly. You know, so it took me a long time to sort this out. But hopefully if you're watching this, you know, and something like that happens to you with the same setup I've got, you know, it'll save you some time, because you'll get no help from no one, because the hardware I've got is perfectly fine. The software is... Jesus. What the hell's that? Bit of a glitch in the modder's map. The hardware's great, software's great, you know, but you're thinking it's that, you know what I mean? Then updates, is it that, is it settings? Well, eventually... So eventually, yeah, of course, it's settings in game. But, you know, I did run everything high ultra. I mean, I even tried it out on fresh profiles, you know, with no mods on and all that. Anyway, that's what sorted it for me, but I did plug in my other keyboard as well, and I noticed, like, if I put on my high beams now, on, off, see it, glitched, on, off, see it didn't go on, but I think you get that anyway with these stalks and that. So if I take it off and go flash, 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 they're only tiny glitches, but what would happen is they just wouldn't come on at all, or the wipers just wouldn't work, or they'd be stuck in fast. And it was always the lights, the indicators and the wipers. Everything else worked on the stalks. But, you know, it really did put the jankers on the game for me. You know, I was so freaking annoyed. Anyway, that's what I sorted it with. Just lowered some of my graphics options, you know. Well, you know, shadow quality and grass quality. You've got it on medium grass now. Used to have it on, you know, high. Used to have everything on high. Just drinking me tea. Well, still a bit boring up to now. Let's get our foot down to get out of this crappy map, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I've had a load of trees, or open plains now. I've got, this is new, or a load of wheat, or wheat cut. These like open plains, aren't they? Let's have a look side to side. Bit boring, innit? Finish me tea off. Oh, gollop that down. Yeah, I can imagine if the whole game was like this. Yeah, and I done where was that? Where was I? Was it ETS or was it on here? I think it was ETS too. I was doing a certain region, but because I was in testing mode, I had my two screens on the one screen, you know, recording, sort of showing things beforehand. And then I went back and done this run. I found this this little run. It was fabulous. I wasn't going to go down the waterfalls. Oh, over little bridges, waterfalls into streams, and then dropping under a waterfall over a bridge. And oh, it was a wonderful little find. Can't think where it was now. I've got it here still, but I haven't uploaded it obviously because it's got that split screen on. I'm trying to look without crashing. I'm moving my head too much. I've just put it as split screen. Yeah, so I've done that little run. It took longer than I thought, you know. I was up and down a mountain and it was brilliant. So all my reactions were like first time, you know, I've been through it. Wow, yeah, and all this, that and the other. Got to the end. I bloody recorded the split screen. I was gutted. Well, I've saved it as a save point and I'll do it again. But yeah, them reactions are not gonna be the same, you know. Yeah, I've done that as well, where the mic hasn't come on. I found that with OBS as well. I've had it on and turned it on and everything, and the mic hasn't been on. You know, I haven't turned it off, and it's not in mute. It's just like it's a problem, you know. But OBS is fantastic. That Meld one seemed good as well that I downloaded. Pretty similar. Yeah, and I was having problems with the shortcut keys. That's why I took my keyboard out. So I'm not really 100% know what the hell's gone on or how I fixed it. If I'm honest, you know. You know, this could get progressively worse, like the last one. The last time, sorry. Who knows? Anyway, thank God we're through that bit. 22 hours left to go. I think it should be alright from now on. I've got a feeling anyway. As the Beatles say, I got a feeling deep inside, oh yeah. Everybody let the herd down. Everybody had a wet dream, oh yeah. Yeah. I got a feeling. What a great song that is. Alright, let's put it in top gear. Just so I can lower the revs a bit, you know. Where's he like that all the way? Actually hit the cruise control, but I'm doing a bit of twists and turns here. Yeah, I think is that a red light? Yeah, red light. What the hell's a red light? Yeah, and also, I haven't got pro mods on this. I usually do, but I've got that on ETS2. I just put Reformer on this for now. And, because I believe I've only just done version 1.59. I think I hung off for a month on ETS2, and then I put it on, and then I looked on YouTube and someone said bleeding 1.60's coming out any minute. I thought, oh my god, I only just bloody put it on. Oh god. Yeah, so I didn't bother doing the pro mods on this. So, I mean, don't mind paying for it, you know what I mean? It doesn't really cost a lot. And it's well worth it. You know, and the people who keep it up and that, they deserve it, you know. They deserve that little bit of money, although you can, you know, do it for nothing, and it takes ages to download, I believe. You know, if you're absolutely skint, yeah, do that, you know what I mean? But, you know, how much is it? I don't know. Maybe a £5 or something. It works out to put all the bits on. Be less, I don't know. But, you know, thousands and thousands of people paying that, you know, it obviously helps them out, doesn't it, you know, and gives them incentive. Yeah, for a long time, I think I used Reformer. And then I think I'd done in ETS2, you know, around Britain and that. And Wales, they're changing it, you know. Beautiful. With pro mods on, you know. Yeah, I've done a lot of it. Done a lot of reform around Mexico and that in this.
Turn right.
A great set of uploads, them Mexican twisters. If you get a chance to look through them, like, fantastic roads. Here's me saying it's changed, gone back to the open plains again now. It could be maybe these little A roads I'm taking. They're gone now, no one will use them. Well, they're not sort of A roads, are they? I think they're just small roads, I call them, but they are single carriageway anyway, all these. Oh, fuel, Jesus. All that missing information on the right there, on the left. Right. Now, on the Legend, I haven't put any of the stations and stuff like that on, I don't think, so keep my eye out. Looks like something will be here anyway. Oh god.
Get ready to turn left.
Now,
Turn
with
left.
the California stop, will he just... will he go? Yeah, he has. He's sort of roll and stop on it. So it did work. Right. Petrol, petrol, diesel, fuel, gas, whatever you want to call it. I'm gutted that damaged me bleeding, you know, me load and that.
Right.
Keep right and turn right, hang on.
Turn right.
Yeah, but I'm getting gas, aren't I? There might have been something there, but I don't know. Oh, I never noticed the time there. Is it taking me off miles? I'll have to check. Let's have a quick check on my map, otherwise I'll end up going back. No, nothing, was it? It was just taking me down here, so it's the same place. Hey. Okay, where are we? Oh, further up.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Not until I've had a little drink,
Turn
if you
right.
don't mind. Now, I keep going in the wrong way to these bleeding fuel stations.
Recomputing.
Cargo damage again.
Make a U-turn.
Could it get any worse?
Finding a new route.
Oh, drinky poos. Drink to me, drink to myself. 1.22. Diesel prices going up. Now, 8:01 p.m. Usually I'd be having a kip now or half 8 once the light conditions go to the way we're used to them, you know. As you know, the further up north you are, the light stays lighter a lot longer.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Now that must be...
Keep
I'm
left,
on the wrong side of the
and then
road again.
Turn left.
That must be a fuel station that's not in use, innit? It's not on the map, so...
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
We're in the good old US of A. You know, I think I will have a kip though. It'd have been nice to have seen a rest stop here. Try and get it back to what I usually do, you know. So I have the light all the time. we're starting to see a bit more filling out.
Keep right.
Now could there be a rest stop here? No. Doesn't show it, but I think there is, yeah, actually. Yeah, I can see it. Just where I'm going. Yeah, very nice.
Keep left and then turn left.
So I shall get some Z
Turn
here.
left.
Go on. They always stop for you. At the back of this place here by the looks of it.
Go straight on.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Just go next to that truck, I think. Should have backed in really, but... Yep, that'll do me. Give me enough room to turn. Oh, lovely. So, from 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So really, about 8 o'clock we want to be having a kip. Right, I'll get out to you. Over this side here. God, no. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Go straight on.
Beautiful. I think we're out of all that. Lot of vast openness. I said that before though, didn't I? They're irrigating the fields there, look at that. Nearly took out a busload of school kids there.
Go straight
Stay
on.
there, you. Nutter approaching. Yeah, that's much better in here. A little bit of rolling. Oh, what's that? What the hell's that? Whoop. Little bit of rolling hills and getting another building there. Yeah, all over the bloody road. Huh? Yeah, a little bit of rolling hills, a little. Come on, Spencer. A little. Oh, I've censored me head. No, it's done it. Sometimes it sort of turns it off. Oh, nice little touch, look, a little coal train or something. I'll give us a toot. nice view if you want to really have a look at the, or make the most of the scenery, but I couldn't drive like that all the time. I don't like it. Please make it go away. Whoop. Yeah, a lot of the time I can't see them indicating. You might do, but peepers aren't the best. Keep saying I have to get glasses for this distance that I've got set up. But with having diabetes, you see, your eyes change all the time anyway. At one time I was almost blind. Yeah, couldn't see me bleeding hand in front of my face. And I got these very bottle glasses. And I think it was like that for about a month. Oh, it was incredible. Everything. And then after a month, I got up one day and I had freaking 20/20 vision. You had to come off and I'm driving, reading number plates from here to that next one. Crazy. Oh, it's fabulous when that happens. Vision's absolute perfection. Can't see that. Yay, and then that might last for a month. Then it's back to putting the glasses on again to drive. All to do with the blood sugars and that. I don't know how that works, like. I know. Well, no, really. I don't know what makes your eyes blurry. I'm thinking, oh, is it the blood vessels, the capillaries in your eyeballs or something? But with thicker blood or less, I don't know. But I'm sure it doesn't work like that. It's like your optic nerve or something. I don't know what causes it. In fact, I've just been for my review today. I've missed 6 on a row. Yeah, when I was going blind, they give me these other tablets. They're quite strong, so we'll have to be careful and watch it on these. Glyxoside or something like that. And as I say, I've missed about. I should have went more than 6 months ago for a review to change the medication, but I was lucky. I got there, she said, oh, your bloods are great, you know, the HbA1c or whatever it is. You do a blood test and it's a count of all year or whatever.
Go straight on.
Said it's fabulous, your bloods, you know, and where you're at now. I said, that's good because I'm eating what the hell I want. I'm back to eating carbs again.
Keep right.
Just like a normal person. I can have Weetabix in the morning, I can have bread, I can have the odd chippy now and again. You know, not that I live on fast food and junk, you know, never really have done. That's like a treat. Yeah, so I was explaining to her, you know, well, I tell you what, the medication I'm on now, so the only downfall is I don't know whether it's, it's called a hypo and something else when it's too high and too low. I measured my blood at one time, it was 2, it should be 4.7 on average. And then what happens then, I'll go all weak and I just need a teaspoon of sugar or something, you know what I mean? 5 minutes, you're right as rain. But with having this these tablets, glycoside or something, added onto metformin and me other ones, pulling it down great. I was just thinking, oh, I was made up. It was like I didn't have diabetes. Because they told me they were worried, like this was over 6 months ago. It's going too low. I thought, is it? Right, here come the carbs. And just been eating carbs for 6 months, like a normal person. Oh, brilliant. And my numbers were fantastic. I said it wouldn't be great if that was the be all and end all, and that's all I had to take. But the glyceride or whatever it's called, it can damage your kidneys. You can only really take it for so long. And my kidney test was 80. What the numbers mean, I don't know. And then my latest one was 62. But that'll be due to the glyceride tablets, because the lower it goes, the worse it is, really. So they've got to keep that above 60. So they've just caught it in time, even though I hadn't been for 6 months. So the doctor will ring me tomorrow. Probably take the glyceride off, and then because I'm used to eating the bloody carbs again now. Now my blood sugars will go up, you see, naturally. So I'll have to go back to the way I was. But you know, that glyceride didn't do damage after, because you can only take it for so long. That's the answer. You can just live like normal people. Loads of pasta, bread, all the carbs, cornflakes, Weetabix. See, before that, I'd have to have for breakfast, you know, you can eat all the fat in the world if you want. Sausages, eggs, protein, nuts, berries. Just can't have the carbs, you know, and it's a shame, because to be honest, I don't like sausages and all that. I don't like heavy hot breakfasts. You know, a couple of Weetabix does me, and I never had sugar on them anyway. You know, not really a chocolate eater either, thankfully. I'm not really a junk food eater, but I'm obese. I'm overweight in that bracket. 20 odd stone, or about 20 stone, I'd say, which is probably obese, you know what I mean? But I've always been like that. Hard, very hard to lose it. You know, I cycled for many, many years. Always on the go, never ever skinny. And never ate in, you know, occasions. You'd go somewhere and we'd go to golf halfway. I never ate ever, but I've never been to McDonald's ever on my own. Now and again, my missus will go with the kids, and I never get nothing then. Well, now and again I'll go, oh, go on then, I'll have it what's it called, one of them pink drinks. That's usually it, and then the odd now and again, and I never ever mention it. So go, should we have a chippy tea, you know? And I never eat a full bag of chips, never have done. One bag of chips goes 4 ways in our house, and you'd throw some of them away. And if we used to get a meal, it'd be a chow mein, and you'd always split it, never eat it all. So, but I found it hard to lose weight. 2 of my daughters are like that, my lad's not, you know what I mean? He's like his mum. Just eats anything they want, and yeah, in fact he lives on junk, his mum does. You know, sweets and all that. Never put an ounce on. Yeah, but I said to my daughters, like I said, we do have to watch what we eat. It's like I've been on a permanent diet all my life, you know what I mean? But I'm that used to it, I don't look at it as a diet. You know, and I said, the thing is, we're born into the wrong times. We're never there more than 10 foot away from a fridge. You know, the people in modern society. So, I said, if we lived, you know, as hunter-gatherers, I said, you know, we'd be superhumans, because we retain it. We could go through a harsh winter and all that, and that's where it mattered. And I said, you know, it's funny, innit? You know, like, you've heard the word runt of the litter. You know, my lad would have been that. He wouldn't have survived a harsh winter or anything like that. We'd have survived it, no problem. We're great at storing, keeping all the fat, slow releasing it. But in today's modern society, it's not what you want. You know, people now, they want designer babies. If the baby's fat, you know, they don't like it. Whereas, you know, just to prove a point, years ago, you know, your older people will go, oh, lovely Bonnie baby, and they love big fat babies. Well, there was a reason for that, because infant mortality was,
Keep
you know,
right,
massive
then
compared to
turn
what it is today. They were made up seeing a fat baby and then an et and that. You know, today they think, no, the baby's
turn
fat.
right.
So it's different mindset. Yeah, for me to be really, you know, slim, I have to starve myself. I mean, starve. I mean, I did do that at one time. I had
Go
probably
straight on.
anorexia before I knew what the bloody word was. I mean, I was eating nothing. Nothing. You got used to not eating nothing. You was never hungry. Never. And so I would eat an apple, maybe every now and again. And I blacked out then one day, so that's what it was, you know, it's not eating at all. So I had to start eating again, you know. Yeah, my daughter, she went through that as well. Anorexia, that's when I found out what it was. Just means not eating, doesn't it? Yeah, she blacked out as well. It's no good for you, but it messes up with women when they do it. Messes up with the periods and all that. It's not worth it. But yeah, you know, 3 squares a day, regular exercise and all that. I mean, I was doing all that without the 3 squares and plenty of exercise. Really working hard all day. Sparking, coming home, cycling everywhere. Gigging of a night. Never eating at buffets and that. I just got used to it. It's not that I was there going home dying to have something. I'm just so used to it, you know. Just not doing it. Going to work, taking a little bit of cold pasta in, an apple. Worked with this guy for 10 years.
Go straight on.
I made my own sandwiches for 10 years because when I started them, he's going to the cafe and all that. And a lot of fellas, they go and have chips and curry, don't they, and 10 beers afterwards every night. Not a pick on them. And we only ever went to Chippy once, so I remember. I must have forgot my sarnies, and he did, and we just got him. I said, yeah, I get that chow mein, we'll share it. Oh. And then later on, he employed a few more lads working with me. Bloody hell, and it was like 10 o'clock, they were having chocolate eclairs, all the dinner, chips, curry and rice out the Chippy. Yeah, Chinese, finish work, 5 or 6 pints, same next day, not a pick on them. If I'd have done that, I'd have been enormous. So there is a thing with the metabolisms as well, I do believe that, but you feel a bit of a fool. In fact, I said that to me, the girl today when I went for my diabetes thing, and I said, oh, I'm eating all kinds now, and I said, when I say that, I don't mean, you know, I'm going mad, I'm just eating like a normal person, but to me it was like, you know, all kinds, because I wasn't doing anything with their carbs and that. So, and then they look at you and they think, oh yeah. I mean, I don't even drink. So they probably, I bet you're in the house all the time, sitting on your ass like I am doing now in this game.
Straight on, and then turn left.
I've
Turn
overdone
left,
it.
And then continue straight on.
Yeah. But usually, I only get one game in. You know, an hour. And that's at a push, and it's late at night after I've done everything. My lad's then usually banging off. He's got to go to work in the morning, turn it off. You know, but before that, you know,
Go straight on.
I'm one of them people who get up early, and I do not stop from morning till night. I mean, even this is cramming this in. I thought, shall I get this in, you know? And I've just delayed a few jobs I had on around the house, you know. So I done the tea. I done chili con carne on a baked potato with cheese on. That was for me missus and me daughter. And for me and my other daughter, I done pasta with prawns, giant jumbo prawns, chili style, you know. Which I'll have to cut the pasta out soon when they knock this thing off. Otherwise my bloods will just go right up again. But as I say, at the moment, I'm just living like a normal person, not worrying about it. Bread, friggin', you know, pasta, all the carbs, cornflakes, everything. I always remember when I got diabetes and I read up on it, you know, people going, oh my god, the weight's dropping off me. And they used to make something called a butter bomb or something. They had to, because the weight was dropping off them. It's like a block of butter put in a cup of coffee and they have to drink that. I thought, oh, well, at least something will come good of it, you know. Did I lose anything? Not a damn thing. Well, I wasn't big on bread and all that anyway, you know. You know, I've had cousins and they've lost a lot of weight and I go, how'd you do that? Oh, cut out the bread. Oh, friggin' hell. That all? Yeah, so I thought, you know, oh, I'll be lovely and trim. It just didn't work for me. I was on that Mangiaro. I could have been on it last year. My brother was on it. I didn't bother, because I don't really believe in that. And that Mangiaro was just not doing a damn thing for me. When I first took it, you were getting pains, you know what I mean, and that. You know, if you ate any sort of one round of bread, you were getting pains like you're having a baby. Then I got used to it, and like, I'm on 7.5 milligram now, and I've just been eating all carbs now and everything. Nothing. You know, it hasn't suppressed any appetite or anything like that. It hasn't. I don't get any pains from it. I probably need to up that, really. Take the glycoside or whatever it's called off and up the Mangiare.
Go straight on.
Yeah, there's people paying £100 a month, aren't they, for this stuff? But as I say, I could have got it last year. I didn't really believe in that, to be honest. I said, because what happens is you think, oh, I can start eating a bit more, or I don't know what I was thinking, you know. But because I remember when my bloods went high, because I used to be really strict. You know, Christmas come or something like that, when I saw the Christmas dinner, oh, sorry, bars of chocolate. And it went up, you know, because I was so strict anyway, you know, wasn't used to it. Oh, lost my train of thought now. It must have been a lie. I must have been lying to you. Not my memory's gone terrible. Anyway, I'm sure you never come on here to listen to my life story. Crying fat bastard. Oh, shuttle off. Shut up, fatty. You're boring us. 10 hours 50.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Oh,
Go straight on.
I'm being very, very naughty.
Right, and then continue straight on.
Oh,
Go straight on.
I'm gonna have to go in this lane.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Should slow down really and just enjoy this now. Yeah, the map's definitely changed for the better now. Yeah, with these small roads on, you know, a lot different. Give it a try yourself, you know, if you've been on it for that long and you're fed up going sort of on the same, what's the bloody word for it? Artery routes, you know, or whatever.
Go straight on.
You know, just flicking onto small roads. This here. Choo choo. Coo coo choo. See that flash then?
Go straight on.
That's that. Don't pivot. We deliver. Oh god. Little camera opportunity.
Go straight on.
I never bother with them now. We used to at one time. Speed limit 25. Yeah.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Through a red light. boxes there at the front. Old Ferguson tractor. The Fergie.
Go straight on.
Nice go. Lion Bridge here. Have we got water yet? Oh, lovely, innit? Look at that. Whoop. That lovely. Missouri. I think I've seen a mod there to get the sound more correct in cab. I'll have a look for that, see what it's like. Although I do tweak, you know, interior sounds. I mean, if I'm doing little short jobs, 5 or 6 hours, you know, which is nice little jobs to do. You know, I like to have it in the cans and loud enough to think I'm inside the cab. Just actually lowered it then because it's been a big, massive, long run. Getting ear fatigue. Oh, just over half the tank. Oh, Dino. At least we're not thundering along like we was in Alaska. I could get me foot down here, get up that hill. Car in front, doesn't it? Is it?
Turn right.
Does that say State Patrol? Yeah, it is. So with this reformer on, I don't honestly know what part it's doing, you know. You know, would this be here if it wasn't on, or, you know. I think it was down in Mexico and it had a billboard on, you know, that said reformer and that. That's a good little idea. Or, you know, like a map you've added. And get like a billboard and it'll say you're in that area. Yeah, when I got this set up with Moser,
and then turn left.
it was a toss-up between the Moser wheel and the Hori one. Hori one was a lot cheaper.
Turn left.
But it was good because it's been made in conjunction with the SCOs, you know, plug and play. I think, you know, it's well worth it, like. Just that what put me off was You know, once I liked it, and then somebody said, you know, the wheel was, there's a bit of give in it, you know, which I didn't like. I mean, the wheel on this, it's solid. But, you know, I bet you it's still good, that Hardy one, like, if you get past the plasticky feel, you know what I mean? Just plug and play. Yeah, it is expensive, like, but, you know, you pay for things that have got a bit more quality, and you don't mind if they last. You know, as long as the games, you know, will allow you to play with the certain hardware. It's like, you know, the way things are going today and everything's made in China. All cheap materials. You know, ridiculous, innit? Any modern telly now doesn't last 2 minutes, does it? There's a problem with it.
Straight on.
You know, years ago you had the CRT tubes, wasn't it? I think it was CRT. Cathode ray. You know, you can have a telly and pass it on to your bleeding grandkids. You get one of these modern ones now and freaking going through them like no one's business.
Get ready to turn left.
So China, I suppose, you know, they sell things so cheap because, you know, labour's so cheap, people are kept down and that.
Turn left.
But, you know, to raise their profit margins, they've got to make things the cheapest they can. You know, that's why half the metal works, just recycled Coke cans and all that. And you get anything in a box from them, it's like
Get ready to turn right.
it's like an enigma getting it back in because, you know, they want to use every single ounce of space up so the packaging can be smaller. It's weird, me. Slim dashboard just went off. Don't know why that did that. Doesn't usually do that. Right, okay. Second gear. Too low, go on. Right to fifth. Oh God. So I've got 7 hours more or less for my next destination point.
Go straight on.
Okay, I will do. Oh, just seen his indicator then. Yeah, so what have I got? 6 hours, 48 minutes now. It's now 10 past 6. You know, do I have another kip and, you know, maybe 8 o'clock would be better. Call that a next section off or carry on through. That's what I normally do, you know, so the light's there, but yeah, I might carry on through, but then a lot of it will be in the dark. It's alright in the northern hemisphere, right up the top. This water? No. You know, and I've slowed down a bit now, so I'm not making up that time. God. So yeah, I might actually just go around 8 o'clock and call it a day. You know, best seeing it in the light, aren't we? Aeroplane there. Now, I just missed that there. There was a viewpoint. I should have had a look at that. You know, movie clip. Whoop. Nearly going straight onto the bloody hospital there. Right. Oh, come on. Too quick into second.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Just looking at me map on Sim dashboard. Need to zoom in really. I've got it off to the side, but if it wants to look at it like that, it's moving. It's not too bad, I suppose. Right. There's the zoom in, bloody hell, little tiny plus sign. Try and get a bit of a straight. Not that I'm looking at that like that. I wonder if I can pinch it open like you do with a phone. I'm gonna try that now. Oh yeah, you can. Whoop.
Go straight on.
Right, where am I? Yeah. Oh, that's better. Right, I'm coming up to a T-junction.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Clear. The buzzards there. Stop. Okay, 7:45. I'll go to the next rest stop. Trying to see if I can see one on there.
Keep right.
Yeah.
And then turn right.
Now, I'll have to centralise that as well, because it's gone all funny with me
turn right.
Looking over. street lights are coming on. Nice little touch,
Go
8
straight on.
p.m. Now, looking at my other map. Yeah, there's not going to be any sleep for a while. And my little icons over to the right hand side of the screen, I'm hoping when it reaches the end it'll centralise on my sim dashboard. I mean, I could position it now, but I just want to see if that happens. Yeah, so my head tracking's stopped now. I have to press this central button again, but I'm not bothered at the moment. Save the screen, flying everywhere. Now it's just kicked in. Yeah, the problem is it's getting dark here as well. No, it's gone off screen there. I'll have to put a light on in here because it can't track me. Oh god, hang on. Hang on, I'm gonna have to stop here a sec. Right, my little arrow's gone off screen. So that's not right. How can I get it to track? Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Oh, no, it won't close with my fingers, you know, like I made it. Oh, it has now. Yeah, that's weird. I'll have to look into that, how you sort of centralise the view. Right, and have a kip a bit further up. Right, put some lights on so I can detect my head. It's getting dark in this room. Oh, parking brake. To second. Into fourth. Into fifth. 6. 7. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. 7 high. How can I get that to stay in the middle? Yeah, on my sim dashboard I've made the rear display and it's got navigation on it and other things, but I zoomed in and then my little arrow showed me on the road. Got to the edge of the screen, I just went off it. I don't think I've ever seen a setting to keep it in the centre.
Go straight on.
I'll have to put that question up online, so who's got the answer to that. That's not
Get ready
very,
to turn right.
it's not very good, like, is it? If that's what happens. Right, I'm joining the motorway here. I think it's a slip road on. Be the first time I've come off a single carriageway road. Don't know how long it'll be for, like. But, oh, just, you know what? Oh, missed that bleeding kip. I'm getting out now. Oh, start off, will ya? Wrong gear. Right, you're getting that for that. Look at him. Show off. That's your triple trailer. Ah, still a single carriageway, isn't it? Are we on a dual carriageway? Well, it's a single carriageway. I think in Britain, yeah, if it's divided by the strip in the middle. Or does there have to be? Is it only just by a bit of land or something, or there has to be a barrier there or something to officially be a dual carriageway? I don't know. Right,
Keep
I've gone off screen as well on that bloody thing I'm talking about. So, right, I mean, I can just do that like on this one, you know, make it bigger, but God, looks like
right,
bloody.
and then turn
See that?
right.
That was the one I just missed. Like, hang on.
Turn right.
Ah, for the sake of it, it's only 3 hours away. I might as well just finish my destination point. You know, if nothing comes up soon. It's a waste of time, really, if you go too late. You're best about 8 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'll just carry on. It's only 3 hours. Probably missed the best sights now. Oh, look what you've missed. Quincy. Oh, look, there's a little camera one as well.
Go straight on.
That was another one. You know, talking about roads and that.
Keep
There's
left.
freeways, isn't there, in America? What I forgot. Talking about highways. Highways. There's Route 66. Things are called routes, aren't they? Highways. Freeways. They're the big ones, aren't they? Big, massive things. Oh, come on. 6 laners, you know. Oh, look, little statue. That's not even worth looking at that now. It'll be pitch black. Showing you lights. It's a damn shame. Come on, lights change. Time waits for no man. They changed anyway.
Go straight on.
There's Mr. Noodle. He's the noodle doodle man. Why is it when you want a bloody rest stop there isn't one around? It's definitely the little back roads, this, isn't it?
Keep right, and then turn right.
There's the champagne.
Turn right.
Oh, thunder. Well, we'll leave it on that, I think, because a bit more atmospheric.
Go straight on.
shape there.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
I mean, I could have had a kip there, but...
Go straight on.
Well, seeing as it's thunder and lightning, I might as well just carry on in the dark.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Go straight on.
Yeah, I've got the weather 4K mod on, I think. Mixed with the TM. Yeah, rain. Coat and glass as well with it, TM. You notice that slight purple light hue in the cab there? It's because I've got a little light on the, well, by the footwell it is. It goes on with me beacon. See if I turn a beacon off, see it's gone off. You can have it with parking or something and that. Different colours and that. I just thought to put it on. What? So, gutted I've damaged the trailer and the goods, you know. Peoria.
Keep right and then turn right.
Okay,
Turn right.
no. That wasn't bad, was it, to be honest? You know, we've seen a bit of thunder and lightning. We missed some of the buildings, like...
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, on a big road now, isn't it? The freeway, is it?
Keep left.
12 minutes. Call that end of part 3, and then we just have one more section to go. Hopefully I can have a kip here. I don't know where to put it, like...
Go straight on.
Sure, I put it by a rest stop. Red lights everywhere. Yeah, I can see it up ahead on the left. Rest stop.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
These will stop for me even though I've got right away. It's annoying that.
Turn right. Turn left.
In here. Oh, I think I'll have to buy this bloody garage, won't I? To actually sleep in it. Oh God. But that's what I'm gonna do. I've got 88 million. It's cost me a fortune to have a kip. Do you really want to buy it? Not really, but it'll open the door for me. There you go. So I should pull in here now. Usually you'd have to get before you hit that. Oh no, I don't want to manage it. Maybe do I have to buy the bigger one, or is it just after here? There. God, it's noisy that, isn't it? Okay, let's have a little. I'll have to go back a bit now. There. Stop engine. Have a little rest and we'll call that the end of part 3. 10:51 AM. So we'll kick off again here tomorrow. Catch you later.